Most travel channels show you beautiful beaches, perfect sunsets, five-star resorts. This video is different. Today we're talking about the places that travel agencies warn you about, the destinations that show up on government do not travel lists, places where the roads have no rules, the weather shows no mercy, and nature itself feels like it's trying to stop you. And yet, thousands of tourists visit these places every single year. On purpose. Why? Because some of the most breathtaking, unforgettable, life-changing places on this planet also happen to be the most dangerous. Let's find out where they are and whether they're actually worth it. Number 1. Mount Thor, Canada. Let's start somewhere that sounds peaceful. Canada. Most people think of Canada as safe, polite, and boring, but deep inside Oyutuk National Park on Baffin Island, there is a cliff called Mount Thor. Mount Thor holds the world record for the greatest purely vertical drop on Earth. We're talking 1,250 meters, straight down. No slope, no ledge, just a wall of rock dropping into nothing. Getting there requires a multi-day trek through one of the most remote and unforgiving Arctic landscapes on the planet. Temperatures drop to -50, blizzards appear from nowhere. There are no roads, no phone signal, no help coming if something goes wrong. And yet, climbers and hikers travel from all over the world just to stand at the edge of that cliff. Because when you're standing there, looking out over a landscape that barely any human has ever seen, there is nothing else like it on Earth. Worth it? The people who've been there say absolutely yes. Number 2, the Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Now let's go somewhere truly alien. The Danakil Depression in Ethiopia is one of the hottest, lowest, and most geologically active places on the surface of our planet. Temperatures regularly hit 50 degrees Celsius. The ground is covered in bubbling lava lakes, toxic sulfur springs, and salt flats that stretch further than the eye can see. It looks like another planet. Honestly, it looks like what scientists imagine the surface of Venus looks like. And it is genuinely dangerous. The toxic gases can overwhelm you without warning. The ground itself is unstable. Thin crusts of rock sit over pools of boiling acid. One wrong step and you're through. Armed guides are mandatory, not optional. Mandatory. But here's the thing. The photos from Danakil are some of the most extraordinary travel images ever captured. Neon yellow and green acid pools. Bright red lava glowing against pitch black sky. Bright white salt formations rising like sculptures from the ground. No Instagram filter needed. No filter could even do it justice. Number 3, Death Road. Bolivia. This one has a name that tells you everything you need to know. Death Road. Bolivia. Officially called the North Youngest Road, this 69-kilometer mountain road was once named the most dangerous road in the world. No guardrails, barely wide enough for one vehicle, sheer cliff drops of up to 600 meters on one side, permanent fog, unpredictable waterfalls falling directly onto the road. In its peak years, up to 300 people died on this road every single year. And now, it's one of Bolivia's top tourist attractions. Thousands of cyclists from around the world pay to ride their bikes down Death Road every year. Full speed, down a cliff edge, through waterfalls, in the fog. Is it dangerous? Absolutely. People still get hurt. Is it one of the most insane, adrenaline-fueled travel experiences on Earth? Every single person who survives it says yes. Number 4, Socotra Island, Yemen. This one is different from the others. The danger here isn't the place itself, it's getting there. Socotra Island sits off the coast of Yemen, a country currently experiencing one of the worst humanitarian crises in the world. Getting to Socotra requires flying through conflict zones, navigating unstable local logistics, and accepting that your government probably can't help you if something goes wrong. But Socotra itself is unlike anywhere else on Earth. The island has been isolated for so long that over a third of its plant species exist nowhere else on the planet. Dragon blood trees, Ancient trees with umbrella-shaped canopies and deep red sap cover the hillsides like something from a fantasy novel. Alien-shaped desert roses grow from bare rock. The beaches are pure white with almost no tourists. Scientists call it the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. Travel photographers call it the most visually unique place they have ever been. Getting there is genuinely risky, but the images, the experience, completely and utterly unlike anything else in this world. Number 5, Mount Sinabung, Indonesia. Most people visit volcanoes that are dormant, safe, just a big mountain with a story. Mount Sinabung in Indonesia is not that volcano. Sinabung is one of the most active volcanoes on Earth. It erupted continuously for years, destroying entire villages, covering the surrounding landscape in thick gray ash, creating a ghostly wasteland around its base. And tourists visit it regularly. Why? Because volcanic landscapes are some of the most dramatic scenery on Earth. Hot ash fields, glowing lava flows at night, ancient forests frozen in time under layers of gray dust. Local guides know the safe zones, the distances where you can observe without getting hit by pyroclastic flows. But safe is relative when you're standing near an active volcano. The people who visit say standing at the edge of that kind of raw geological power, watching smoke and fire rise from the earth itself, changes something inside you. It puts everything in perspective. Number 6, Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth. And finally, the ultimate dangerous destination. One that's not dangerous because of crime or conflict, but because nature here is absolute. Antarctica, the coldest, driest, windiest continent on Earth. Average temperatures of -60, winds that hit 300 kilometers per hour, storms that can appear and trap you for weeks. There are no hospitals, no roads, no rescue services. If something goes seriously wrong in Antarctica, you are on your own. And yet, tourism to Antarctica has grown dramatically in recent years. People pay tens of thousands of dollars to sail through the Drake Passage, walk among penguin colonies, and stand on a continent that less than 1% of humans have ever set foot on. Those who go describe it as the most humbling experience of their lives. A place so vast, so silent, so untouched, that it makes you feel both incredibly small and incredibly alive at the same time. Here's what all these places have in common. They are hard to reach. They are genuinely dangerous. They demand respect, preparation, and courage. And they reward you with experiences that no five-star resort, no crowded tourist beach, no package holiday could ever give you. The world's most beautiful places are often its most untamed. And the travelers who seek them out, they don't just come back with photos, they come back changed. If this video made you want to go somewhere extraordinary, you're in the right place. Subscribe to Travel Escape Life, where we find the destinations most people never dare to visit. Your next great adventure's out there. Go find it.